Hello and welcome to the Brick Freaks. Today we are climbing up in numbers. Okay, here we have the Mould King 21009, the UCS Sandcrawler, and now here, incredibly 13,168 pieces. That's incredible. And it's motorized too. So this is the biggest model I've ever seen, I've ever assembled or will be assembling. Enormous. This is a stolen mock. So just check out the video description. There's the link to the set where you can buy this from my seller. And there's another link where you can buy the original instructions here from the original mocker. Of course, this is stolen. And if you want to buy this, please support the mocker. Because this is, I believe, a lot of work. A lot of work to get such a big model done. Okay, this is only A. We have another as big as instruction booklet as this here with B. Not much to see on the cover here. Normally I show you all the pieces for the set in the beginning, but it's way too many bags. I don't have the space at the moment, so I show you here the bags 1 and 2. Sorry, we got a sticker sheet, but this is for the XL motors. We have 6 XL motors in there, a battery box, a remote control, everything. We have 33 building steps, and yes, this is motorized. We have a RC. We have a battery box, and it's steerable via Bluetooth with the Mould King app. But I always prefer the hardware RC. That's much better. Okay, this is enormous. And my wife already hates the small Sandcrawler. I have this size Sandcrawler. And she already hates this. And I'm looking forward to her face when I show her here the UCS Sandcrawler, because this is really enormous. Okay, so I hope we have a lot of fun. I will make at least 4 assembling videos and a review video, and between the assembling videos I will build other sets, because I don't want to sit here 3 weeks and only building the Sandcrawler. Okay. Thank you guys, and now let's start. So I was looking for a bag with pins, so I have to open everything, and I want to show you here the 33 bags. Okay, bag 1 is missing, and there are 3 other bags with pins and technic stuff. So man, these are all nearly 2 meters here. Really a lot. Oh, I'm in between building step 1, and this is already getting big here. We have 2 layers of Technic bricks. In between we have normal layer. Underneath we have this mesh 8x8 plates, 4 of them. Then we have in the middle, between the layers of bricks, this mesh plates. And on top here we have 2 mesh plates. So that's already very sturdy construction, and it shows us the way this model will go. It will go big. So building step 1 is finished. Here I didn't assemble anything more. It's everything. And we built this here. That's absolutely okay. I've done something wrong here, I've seen. Well, I will change this. Okay, 1 is done. I go and get the bags with the number 2. I built this box, brown box, a little bit higher. And this is made here all with jumper plates. 3 rows of jumper plates, and so in here are 120 jumper plates or something like that. So okay, this here I'm going to marriage with that in the next step, and we still have a lot of pieces over here for building step 2. So building step 2 is done, and yes, it looks a little bit like an old airplane. In the middle here the wings and the front. Okay, I married this long section here with this brown box, and then I built another brown box, and it's just walls on both sides, and this here in the front, and that's everything. Inside it's complete hollow, absolutely nothing inside. You click it underneath it, and yes, step 2 is finished, and this has already the size and the piece count of a normal Lego playset for €100. So beginning of building step 3 is 2 of the 4 big tracks, the engine inside. There are 6 XL motors, 4 for driving and 2 perhaps inside for other things, we will see. And man, I don't know, this is, I just carried 2 boxes with all the pieces. This thing is heavy. I don't know if the XL motors, the 4, are they strong enough for that kind of weight? We will see. And we will check out how many cans of beer we can bring into the Sandcrawler, and if it drives anyway full loaded with beer. We try. So building step 3 brought us 2 of 4 big parts of moving forward. These are really big parts, and it's only track and engine. And in the instructions you don't see the cable. If you have to go downside or upside, move it so the motor that the cable is upside, and then on 20 pages, always my Google Assistant, and then later on you will see how to manage the cable. Mould King does often show you no cable management, which is mostly a pain in the ass, but here they show it to you. So, okay, I believe in the next building step will be a lot of tracks to go around here. And then this is, on the left and on the right side there will be tracks, and then we attach it to our bigger structure there. I'm so pumped for this model. So end of building step 4, and yes, man, this is already a behemoth. Okay, I assembled the tracks and then both of the engine parts here. At the moment, each of them is holding on 1 stud. On 4 studs. It's only connected. So I'm finished now for today, and I obviously can't move it in so I have to disassemble the tracks or the track parts here and then carry it outside, because yes, you assume it with the chairs. That's our dining table here. And later on, when my wife comes home, she will be not amused to see, for her, the ugliest model ever from Lego, or out of Lego, or Lego pieces, you know what I mean. And then it's the Sandcrawler in amazingly big, really amazingly big. Man. Well, this is our monster here after the building steps 1 to 6, and we completed all the 4 engines, motor parts, motor track parts here, and the middle part. And it was really satisfying to marriage the 4 motor parts with the main hub. And yes, this feels like a massive, big tank. And it is mostly repetitive what you're building here with all the tracks and all the side covers here. It's repetitive, but you can build it 4 times at once. And so it isn't so bad. Bad is when you read or when you finished with one part and then you see you have to build it 3 times more. That's exhausting. But here in the instructions it says in the beginning, build these 4 times and no problem. So this is already massive and heavy. This is what it looks from above. And I checked it yesterday. It's driving, and like I expected, not too fast. Not too fast. Oh man, this thing is slow, really slow, and it's only a third of the weight. I don't know how fast it will be when we are finished. Okay, this is building step 7, and that's the biggest one. I checked all the bags. This is definitely the biggest one here, and we will build a frame to cover our part here, a frame on which we will install the rest of the Sandcrawler. Man, oh man. Okay. So this is nearly, when we finish, this is nearly 1 meter long. Man. Okay, let's go further. Oh, next thing is this big, not closed frame. Here's it open. And here's double raw. Here we have the corner Technic bricks. And man, this thing is huge. This thing here is huge. I don't know what to do, what to expect to bring it just on there. We build the frame to the end and click it on there, or I don't know. But this is an impressive thing to build here. So I'm more into the 7. 7 is a big building step. Okay, we close the frame here on that side, and then we have to flip the pitch around, and then it's a little bit difficult because when it's on the other side, these here make it that you cannot lay it on the ground. But from the other side I have to push all the 20 brown blades here together, so that's not easy. But if you manage that, you can turn it around. Then here now it's mostly sturdy, and now we're beginning to cover this midfield hollow section here with blades, with many blades. Oh man, this set here is so unneeded, and it's so unneeded that it is motorized, and it's so big and it's pure. We have too much, but I like it. So I'm already here, nearly the end of building step 7, and man, this thing is a huge building step for a huge vehicle. So okay, we did the second layer of Technic frames here, and you see this? There is a gap between. So the second raw is only holding here through the Technic beams that are used as pillars. Here is a double layer of bricks in between. And here for the first half. So this is a big construction. So let me show it to you. Its features. No features. So this is the incredible view from underneath. You see this is mostly hollow here. So I hope there will be not too much things we have to assemble on, because it will bend through this part here. Till here it's relatively covered from underneath. From here it's floating in the air. So okay, man. This is one of the biggest things I have ever built in Technic. Only this frame here. That's really massive. Man, I love this model already. I love it. So, building step 7 is finished, and man, what a behemoth here is laying in front of us. Building step 7 is so big. Man, this frame here is incredible. It's 80 studs or something like that. Man. But great. So, okay, we have 2 rows of Technic bars here, 1 row of Technic bar here, Technic brick. Then we have the slopes that give us the shape here. And the video is here finished. I believe I've done enough for part 1. These are already over 3,000 pieces, so it's enough for a video. And the in-between stand, this is a great model. The quality, awesome. The design, awesome. The building techniques, great. So stable, so sturdy, so well thought through. One of the best models I have ever built in this channel so far. Really, so far. So entertaining. I was a little bit frightened that it is a little bit a pain in the ass like the Monarch. The Monarch Imperial Star Destroyer. It's a brilliant model. It looks awesome, but it's a pain in the ass to build. This here, much more fun to build. Much more fun.